Ladies and gentlemen, when I suppose all year, this morning the news the trend. They say Guinness, they come on Nigeria, but that's how they put it. But that's not exactly what it is. Now, my dear lawful, since morning, people they ask me how far my papa brother when they work for Guinness, he gonna lose his job. What is happening? We're not gonna drink big stouts again. But that's not the issue. The issue on ground is the company will get Guinness, Diageo. They are selling off their majority shares. They are handing over that company to another company called Tolagram. Let me first and foremost show you the news and we come back and explain in details what it means that is about to happen. British multinational alcohol beverage company Diageo agreed to sell its 58% majority shareholding in Guinness, Nigeria, after entering a deal with Singapore-based Tolaram Group. Guinness announced Tuesday. The transaction also requires both parties to enter into a long-term license and royalty agreement to allow for sustained production of the Guinness brand and its locally manufactured Diageo ready-to-drink and mainstream spirit brands. Tolaram runs joint venture partnerships with several multinational consumer goods companies on the continent, including Colgate-Palmolive and Kellanova, having operated in Africa for half a century and established itself as one of the foremost consumer packaged goods companies. The company and the China Harbour Engineering Company own a 75% interest in the new Lekki deep sea port. Today's announcement represents a significant opportunity for the next phase of growth for Guinness Nigeria, said Omobola Johnson, chair of Guinness Nigeria. Diageo's decision to offload its holding in Guinness continues the exodus of multinational firms quitting Nigeria or scaling back their investments in the country, where a protracted shortfall of foreign exchange and sticky price levels currently at their highest in 28 years are making the business environment increasingly challenging. FMCG's giants like P&G, GSK, Unilever, and Sanofi have either exited the country or cut back their operations in the past 12 months. Guinness said the deal is anticipated to be completed during fiscal year 2025 once the regulatory approvals are in place. Under the terms of the deal, Diageo will retain ownership of the Guinness brand, which will be licensed to Guinness Nigeria in the long term. This strategy will move to expand our significant footprint in the Nigerian market and presents an opportunity to leverage our combined strengths to foster innovation and deliver immense value to our customers and shareholders across the nation, said Haresh Aswani, Managing Director of Tolaram Africa. Tolaram wants to initiate a mandatory takeover offer in compliance once the transaction is completed. So, for those of you who want to know whether your brother when they work for Guinness will lose his work or not, it's possible. Now, let me break it down. A company is like a house. You know those big buildings for Lekki where you go see 50 blocks of flats? The company will build them, like the Diageo. Diageo brought Guinness into Nigeria. Now, that company will build the 50 blocks of flats can decide to sell 20, may they get 30. You know those buy 2-bedroom flats in this building? Not you get the building, you get the flat. It's called shares, right? So the company, Diageo, has shares in the company. They have 58% shares in the company. I think more than 58, but what they're about to sell now is 58% shares. The other shares where they might be the one with me and you they buy for stock market. You understand? Now, Diageo said they want to sell off their shares. It be like that company will build that 90 block of flat now, 50 block of flat. Decide that the 50 where we keep here for ourselves. Let's say the company build 50 block of flat, they don't sell out 20. The 30 where we keep here for ourselves, we won't sell out. That's what Diageo is doing. The number of shares that we get for Guinness Nigeria, we want to sell it. Tolagram said, we are ready to buy it. Bring it. Now, will you lose your job if you are working in Guinness? No, the company remains. They'll still produce stouts. Apart from stouts, Diageo are the major distributors of Baileys and Johnny Walker, Red Label, Black Label, and Baileys. Those were my first biggest clients. The first car when I buy for this life, now the actual work I do. You understand me, right? So I know that company very well. Now, when Diageo sells their shares to Tolagram, it means Tolagram is now the owner of the company. The MD becomes the person that Tolagram wants to be the MD. Now, why are they selling? The news in town is that last year, since President Tinubu entered till now, they have lost billions. And they cannot take it anymore. The way they don't look at it, like say they will soon lose. Now they say, I remember we just sell this company now, but we carry our small thing, go here before they make profit. Will the new companies, the new owners of the company, will they sack people? It's possible. They might decide to downsize. Because with the pricing of things, the price of dollars and the rest, they are losing. They will not be paying you big salary while they are losing. They might decide to, okay, we get 2,000 members of staff. Let's turn it to 1,500. 500 not really necessary, which means 500 we go. The person where they collect 1 million before they decide that, bro, we cannot pay you 1 million. You see the way business they go, you collect 700. So it might affect the salaries of workers, and they might decide to downsize and lay off some staff. So President Tinubu is running around the world looking for people to come and invest in Nigeria, and the companies within Nigeria, they come out. In the last 1 year was lost GSK. GSK park, not to say they even say shares. They park. We are hearing that Sanofi is about to leave. P&G is gone. Unilever with a year story. Microsoft gone. Even church pastors are leaving. Something is wrong with the economy. And they tell us, say, Jagaban build this country, the Lagos. Now, the way they build the Lagos, now they try to build Nigeria. So, something is wrong with the economy. Companies are living. These are the big boys. What about the small companies? When they open with 20 million, 30 million, when they close down, when nobody they hear. Now, I'm going to have big boys when they hear their name. The small boutiques, the way they close down, what about those ones? Schools where they don't shut down. The owners don't carry the money, don't shut down. In 2015, I celebrated 25 years birthday. I invited my friends to my house. 2017, I invited my friends to my house. We snapped picture. Yesterday, I looked at the picture. Everybody in that picture with me are no longer in Nigeria. All. Now only me remain here. Sandra is in Canada. Greg is in Canada. Charles and Barbara, they don't move. Everybody in that picture is no longer in Nigeria. Except me, Uncle P is in London. Everybody's gone. People are leaving. Companies are leaving. Pastors are leaving. And then you know the problem there. So President Tinubu know what is good for him. All this also they go abroad, go beg people when they go invest. They are not daft. They are seeing what is happening in Nigeria. They will not come. Work on this country. Stabilize our economy. Let's know what we are doing. Today dollar is 1.2. Tomorrow is 1.4. Next tomorrow is 1.8. Before you know again it's 1,001. That's not the way to go. You are paying people 30,000. Some are quarreling. Then they strike. They say that 60K, 62,000. No, not 250. The economy is not balanced. You have spent 1 year in office. This is your second year. Balance this economy now. Before now they are bill and jobbers go remain for Nigeria.